Okay, so let's come to our next lesson for the story. Are you ready? Oh, good job. And Tony, one day, he looked at the mirror and he found out that he was not happy anymore. He was, we have this no longer, yes. No longer is mean in the past, but not now. Yeah, I think it's like something was in the past, but not now, was not anymore. For example, in the past, I was very handsome, but not now. It means I was no longer handsome anymore. Okay, something like this. So let's see the sentence, the whole sentence. Okay. Yeah, he was no longer connected to the feeling of happiness. Yeah, he was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness. Well, Tony, he was kind of happiness person. He was always energetic, always positive, always happy. But suddenly one day, while he looked at the mirror, and he found out that he was very sad. He was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness anymore. Yeah, so who was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness? Who? Yeah, Tony, right? Tony, he was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness. He was not happiness anymore. In the past, he was happiness. He was always happiness. But one day, he looked at the mirror and he found out that he was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness. Right? He was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness. Right? So, was Tom no longer connected to the feelings of happiness? Well, it was not Tom. It's Tony, right? Tony, he was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness. He was sad. Suddenly, he felt that. Suddenly, was sad, right? And he was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness anymore. Oh my God. Well, what kind of person was Tony in the past? Well, he was kind of self-centered, alright? Self-centered person. And he was always happy. He wants to be the center. He wants everyone to notice on him. He wants to be the center in every public group. But one day, while he's looking at the mirror, he found out that, well, he was no longer connected to the happiness anymore. It was sad. Suddenly he felt sad. Right? Suddenly he felt not good. And he was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness anymore. Right? Good job. So, who was no longer connected to the happiness anymore? Well, Tony, right? Tony, suddenly he felt sad. Right. Right. Oh my God. Tony, poor guy. He was happiness man. He was happiness guys in the past, before that. But one day, suddenly, he was no longer connected to the feelings of happiness anymore. Right? So, well, this is time for real hunter. Well, what do you do when you feel happy? What do you do when you feel happy? What do you do when you feel happy? Right, think about this and you write down the answer in the class. Okay? So, thank you very much, and this is the end of this new story for this story. Okay, the call to happiness. And I want to see you in our next video. Right? Goodbye. Yes.